Welcome everyone. Today I am going to teach you the next reaction, that is the oxidation reactions of aldehydes and ketones. Okay. त्यामध्ये first the oxidation of aldehydes. Okay. The functional group of aldehydes C double bond O and OH. Yes. This is the functional group of aldehyde. Aldehyde undergoes easily oxidation takes place by addition of oxygen and to form the corresponding carboxylic acid. And this oxidation of aldehyde takes place by using first dilute nitric acid HNO3, second KNO4, K2Cr2O7 or ENA2Cr2O7 in acidic medium. Okay, and these agents are able to easily oxidize the aldehyde into the corresponding carboxylic acid. And one point always remember that when aldehyde get oxidized into the corresponding carboxylic acid, then the number of carbon atom in product carboxylic acid and initial aldehydes are always same. Okay. Example, general example is that C double bond OH aldehyde get oxidized in one of the oxidizing agent. Say K2Cr2O7 and dilute H2 sulfuric acid. This oxidizing agent always use the atomic oxygen. Now this atomic oxygen oxidize the aldehydes by addition of oxygen and to form the corresponding carboxylic acid. Or C double bond, then H converted to OH. The name of this product is carboxylic acids. Okay. The name of this reactor is aldehyde. Now the one point always remember that the number of carbon atom from start to end are always same and equal. Okay. The specific example for example, specific example, acetaldehyde. When acetaldehyde get oxidized using the same oxidizing agent, that is the K2Cr2O7 dilute H2SO4. That is an example. Acetaldehyde get oxidized using the same oxidizing agent, that is the K2Cr2O7 and dilute H2SO4. This oxidizing agent use the one atomic oxygen atom, and now this atomic oxygen atom is able to oxidize the given aldehyde. That is the name of this aldehyde is acetaldehyde. And when acetaldehyde get oxidized using this reagent, oxidizing agent, to form the corresponding carboxylic acid. Corresponding carboxylic acid कुठला होता? CH3 carbonyl carbonate double bond आहे, only gets converted into OH. बघा रिएक्शन साइन कोणती आहे? H converted, H changed by OH. बघा या ठिकाणी H changed by OH. And in this reaction, the name of this product is acetic acid. In this reaction, to count the number of carbon atom from start to end are equal. Now here there are two carbon atoms. Now here there are two carbon atoms. Therefore, always remember that in the oxidation of aldehydes, using any one of the oxidizing agent to form the corresponding carboxylic acid, and both the reactant and product contains the same number of carbon atom. Okay, example. Second example is this is the first example. One more example, that is the propion aldehyde. CH3CH2 C double bond OH. Propion aldehyde. This is the travel name of common name. He get oxidized using K2Cr2O7 in dilute H2SO4 in acidic medium. This oxidizing agent gives the one atomic oxygen, or this is also called as the nascent oxygen. Now this atomic oxygen is able to oxidize the given aldehyde by addition of oxygen. Now reaction side konti all alkyl group remain as it is in the product. Carbon and carbon oxygen remain as it is in the product. Only H replaced by OH. H replaced by OH. काय होणार? CH3, CH2 as it is. Carbonyl carbon. This carbonyl group is only as it is. H only replaced by OH. And the name of this product carboxylic acid, that is the propionic acid. This is the common name. Okay. The number of carbon atoms start names are same and equal. Okay. There are 3 carbon atoms. Now in this case also there are 3 carbon atoms. एक point clear झाला कि when aldehyde undergoes oxidation to form the corresponding carboxylic acid, and both in aldehydes and carboxylic acid always remain the same number of carbon atoms. त्या ठिकाणी कार्बन संख्या बदलत नाही. Reaction side कोणती आहे? H only aldehyde and gets replaced by OH. Okay. This is the 2 example. Now the oxidation of ketones. Oxidation of ketone always resist or oppose to the oxidation reactions. Why? Because due to the presence of a strong carbon bond in ketone. बघा ketone काय करतो? केटोनचं सहज ऑक्सिडेशन होत नाही. ketone. Okay. R C double bond O CH2 R. This is the ketone. Now in this ketone, the strong carbon bond is present, and therefore ketone always resist to the oxidation reactions. That means ketone do not undergo easily oxidation reaction. Takes place due to the presence of strong bond in between the carbon and alpha carbon. This is the alpha carbon. Okay, but ketone get oxidized using the strong oxidizing agent. Like कोणकोणते strong oxidizing agent आहे त्यामध्ये? The oxidation of ketone takes place using the strong oxidizing agent. That is the first oxidizing hot and concentrated nitric acid. Is it clear? Second आहे K alkaline KMnO4. Third आहे chronic oxide CrO3. These are the strong oxidizing agent, and these strong oxidizing agent oxidant म्हटलं तरी चालेल. Oxidant किंवा oxidizing agent. Okay. Strong oxidant, that means strong oxidizing agent. This oxidizing agent is able to break the strong carbon bond in ketone and to form the corresponding mixture of carboxylic acid. And this carboxylic acid, which is contain one carbon atom less than the initial ketones. त्या ठिकाणी आपण एक एक्झाम्पल घेतलं. पहिले फर्स्ट सिमेट्रिकल कीटोनचं एक्झाम्पल घेतलं. कोणतं घेतलं आपण? सिमेट्रिकल कीटोन. बघा example dimethyl ketone. Dimethyl ketone is the tribal name or common name, or acetone is the historical name, and propianone is the IUPAC name. Get oxidized using the strong oxidizing agent, that is the CrO3 chromic oxide. It use the 3 atomic oxygen atom. Now 3 atomic oxygen atom is able to break the strong carbon bond and to form the corresponding mixture of carboxylic acid, which is contain one carbon atom less than the initial atoms. Okay. Mother again, both this is the symmetrical ketone. Both sides have the same and one type of alkyl groups are attached to अल्किल ग्रुप अटॅच राहिले तो सिमेट्रिकल कीटोन आहे. सिमेट्रिकल कीटोनचं ऑक्सिडेशन करत असताना फार सिंपल आहे. एनी वन ऑफ द अल्किल ग्रुप इज कन्सिडर्ड द मिथिल कीटो ग्रुप, अल्किल कीटो ग्रुप. Okay, and this alkyl keto group get oxidized into the corresponding carboxylic acid. CH3 C double bond O only attached to this carbonyl carbon that is the H. The name of this carboxylic acid is acetic acid. Now the remaining alkyl group get oxidized into the corresponding carboxylic acid. Alkyl group कुठला आहे? मिथिल आहे. One carbon containing carboxylic acid is कुठला आहे? one carbon containing carboxylic acid. This is the formic acid. And हीच रिएक्शन बघा, हीच रिएक्शन, याच रिएक्शनचा प्रॉडक्ट टेक्स्ट बुक मध्ये रॉंग दिलेलं, चुकीचं दिलेलं आहे, ते लक्षात ठेवा. फॉर्मिक ऍसिड या ठिकाणी बघा सिमेट्रिकल कीटो असेल तर एनी वन ऑफ द मिथिल कीटो ग्रुप गेट ऑक्सिडाइज्ड इनटू द करस्पॉन्डिंग कार्बोक्सिलिक ऍसिड. दॅट इज द, आता या ठिकाणी मिथिल कीटो होता म्हणून कुठला कार्बोक्सिलिक ऍसिड तयार झाला तर ऍसिटिक ऍसिड. बस काय झालं या ठिकाणी वन OH ग्रुप अटॅच, त्यातला H इथला OH, वन OH ग्रुप अटॅच टू दिस कार्बोनिल कार्बन and to form the corresponding carboxylic acid, that is the acetic acid. Now another group, that is the methyl acid, get oxidized into the corresponding carboxylic acid. One carbon, methyl मध्ये एकच कार्बन आहे, मग one carbon containing carboxylic acid कुठला आहे तर formic acid. Now this product carboxylic acid which is contain one carbon atom less than the initial ketones. Now here there are two carbon atoms. Now here there are three carbon atoms. Okay, and in this reaction when the oxidation of ketone takes place, they in this oxidation reaction to break the carbon carbon bond, to break the carbon carbon bond. Second example घेतलं, for example याचा आपण second example घेतलं symmetrical diethyl ketone. example घेतलं diethyl ketone. CH3 CH2 C double bond O CH2 CH3. Okay, diethyl ketone. Now this diethyl ketone get oxidized using the same oxidizing agent, that is strong oxidizing agent, that is CrO3. The strong oxidizing agent gives the 3 atomic oxygen. Now 3 atomic oxygen is able to oxidize this given ketone by breaking the carbon carbon bond, strong carbon carbon bond. This symmetrical ketone आहे. Any one of the alkyl group considered as a alkyl keto group. यामध्ये की alkyl keto group में ethyl keto आणि ethyl keto group get oxidized into the corresponding carboxylic acid. काय होणार आहे ठिकाणी CH3 CH2 as it is carbonyl group acid. Only then this one OH, one hydrogen from this and this one hydrogen from the alpha carbon atom and one oxygen atom attached to this carbonyl carbon and to form the corresponding carboxylic acid, that is the propionic acid. Now the remaining alkyl group कुठला आहे तर ethyl आहे. ethyl alkyl group get oxidized into the corresponding carboxylic acid. ethyl alkyl group चं oxidation झाल्यानंतर beta carbon always remain as it is, only alpha carbon get oxidized into the COOH. CH3 as it is आणि हा जो अल्फा कार्बन आहे तो get oxidized into the COOH. The name of this product is acetic acid. And this carboxylic acid which is contained, there are 3 carbon atoms. Now this ketone contained, there are 1 2 3 4 5 carbon atoms. Okay, now here there are 5 carbon atoms, here there are 3 carbon atoms. Okay, that means the product carboxylic acid which which is contain always carbon atom less than the initial ketones. Is it clear? Okay. आता हे झालं सिमेट्रिकल कीटोनचं ऑक्सिडेशन करणं फार सोपं आहे की कोणत्याही एका अल्किल ग्रुपला मिथिल कीटो ग्रुप म्हणायचा आणि त्याचं ऑक्सिडेशन करायचं म्हणजे त्या कार्बन लावायचे अटॅच करायचा कार्बोक्सिलिक ऍसिड तयार करायचा. दुसरा जो अल्किल ग्रुप आहे त्याचं ऑक्सिडेशन करायचं. किती कार्बन आहे तो 2 कार्बन कंटेनिंग कार्बोक्सिलिक ऍसिड कुठला आहे तर ऍसिटिक ऍसिड. हे आपल्याला माहिती आहे. आता सिमेट्रिकल कीटोनचं ऑक्सिडेशन करणं सोपं आहे. आता कॉम्प्लिकेशन आहे की द ऑक्सिडेशन ऑफ अनसिमेट्रिकल किंवा त्याला आपण मिक्स कीटोन म्हणतो. अनसिमेट्रिकल कीटोन एग्जांपल त्या ठिकाणी CH3 C डबल बॉन्ड O CH2 आणि CH3. ओके CH2 आणि CH3 लक्षात घ्या. This is the unsymmetrical ketone. Why? Because the ketonic function group, that is the carbonyl group, which are has two different type of alkyl groups. Either side have methyl group, another side have ethyl group. Therefore, this is an example of unsymmetrical ketone. The name of this ketone is ethyl methyl ketone. And we know that the ketone get oxidized using the strong oxidizing agent, that is the CrO3. And this oxidizing agent is the 3 atomic oxygen. Now 3 atomic oxygen is able to break the carbonyl carbon and carbon strong bond. Okay. पण आता या ठिकाणी मी काय अनसिमेट्रिकल कीटोन आहे आणि अशी जर केस असेल तर अशा वेळेस या ठिकाणी पॉप रूल यूज करायचा असतो. पॉप रूलला काय सांगितलं की अनसिमेट्रिकल कीटोनचं ऑक्सिडेशन करत असताना जो लार्जर अल्किल ग्रुप आहे त्याचं डायरेक्ट ऑक्सिडेशन आणि स्मॉलर अल्किल ग्रुप आहे त्या स्मॉलर अल्किल ग्रुप ऑलवेज रिमेन्स अलॉंग विथ द कार्बोनिल ग्रुप. यातला स्मॉलर कोणता आहे मिथिल आहे. हा कशासोबत असला पाहिजे कार्बोनिल ग्रुप सोबत. याचा ऑक्सिडेशन केल्यानंतर कुठला प्रॉडक्ट तयार होणार CH3 C डबल बॉन्ड O आणि लार्जर कुठला इथिल आणि इथिल गेट ऑक्सिडाइज म्हणजे काय होणार इथिल मधला नेहमी लक्षात ठेवायचं कुठल्याही अल्किल ग्रुपचं ऑक्सिडेशन करत असताना रिमेनिंग अल्किल ग्रुपचं ऑक्सिडेशन करत असताना अल्फा कार्बनचं कन्वर्जन COOH करायचं मध्ये करायचं आणि नंतर जे उरलेले जे कार्बन आहे ते रिमेन ऍसिड. दिस इज द अल्फा दिस इज द बीटा. या CH2 अल्फा कार्बनचं कन्वर्जन कशामध्ये होणार COOH मध्ये आणि हा मिथिल ग्रुप ऍसिड असतात. म्हणजे कोणते दोन प्रॉडक्ट मिळाले आपल्याला कोणते दोन प्रॉडक्ट मिळाले C डबल बॉन्ड O. याचं नाव आहे ऍसिडिक ऍसिड. बोथ आर द ऍसिडिक ऍसिड. इज इट क्लियर? नाउ सेकंड एक्झाम्पल घेतलं आपण या ठिकाणी. फॉर एक्झाम्पल वन मोर एक्झाम्पल दॅट इज द CH3 CH2 CH2 C double bond O CH2 आणि CH3. The name of this unsymmetrical ketone is N-propyl ketone. Which on oxidation using the strong oxidizing agent, that is the CrO3. It gives the 3 atomic oxygens. Okay. Now, according to the Popov, when the oxidation of unsymmetrical ketone takes place, then according to the Popov, त्या ठिकाणी कोणत्या रूलनुसार ऑक्सिडेशन करावं लागते पॉपनुसार. मग पॉप say that the smaller alkyl group always with carbonyl group. This is the smaller alkyl. Ethyl ion protein. This is smaller alkyl group. A smaller alkyl group always with the carbonyl group. आता या ठिकाणी smaller alkyl group ethyl as it is. This carbonyl group remain as only OH attached. Okay, to break this strong bond in between the larger alkyl group and carbonyl carbon. Okay, POP नुसार काय करायचं, smaller alkyl group always remain with the carbonyl group. Okay, and then larger alkyl group containing alpha carbon atom get oxidized into the COH group. Larger alkyl group में N propene, this is the alpha carbon, this is the beta, this is the gamma. Alpha, beta, alpha, only alpha carbon get oxidized into the COH. Then beta and gamma, this remaining two carbon always remain as CH3 and CH2. The name of both product is this product, propionic acid. This is the propionic acid. अजून one more example म्हणजे तुमचा पॉइंट हा क्लियर होईल. The oxidation of unsymmetrical ketone takes place according to the POP rule. POP rule, always remember that. According to the POP rules, the oxidation of ketone takes place when smaller alkyl group always remain with the carbonyl group and larger alkyl group containing alpha carbon get oxidized into the COH group. आता या ठिकाणी से अजून एक्झाम्पल घेतलं CH3 CH2 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 C डबल बॉन्ड O CH2 CH2 and CH3. The name of this product N-butyl N-propyl ketone get oxidized using strong oxidizing agent, that is CrO3. Use the 3 atomic oxygen. Okay, now 3 atomic oxygen is able to oxidize, that means to break the strong bond in between the carbonyl carbon atom and alpha carbon atom. But according to the POP rule, the smaller alkyl group always remain with the carbonyl group. या ठिकाणी हा this is the N-butyl, this is the N-propyl. N-propyl is the smaller alkyl group, and therefore this smaller alkyl group always remain with carbonyl group. That means this either side, this carbonyl carbon and this alpha carbon bond get break, and this N-propyl keto group get oxidized into the corresponding carboxylic acid CH3 CH2 double bond O only guy attached to the OH. The name of this product N-butyric acid, N-butyric acid, which is contain a less number of carbon atoms than the initial ketones. Is it clear? Then plus this another alkyl group containing only alpha group get oxidized into the COH group, and other carbon atom remain as it is. Nothing change. मग या ठिकाणी अल्फा कार्बन कुठला आहे, हे other carbon atom always remain as it is CH3 CH2. Now this is CH2 remain as it is. यात काही बदल होणार नाही. Only alpha carbon atom get oxidized into the COH group. The name of this carboxylic is also N-butyric acid. N-butyric acid, this is the common or traveling method. याला आपण याचा आययुपीसी नेम काय होणार, या ठिकाणी 4 कार्बन आहे ब्युटॅनॉइक ऍसिड, पण सुद्धा काय ब्युटॅनॉइक ऍसिड, दोन्ही सेम आहे, त्याला आपण ट्वाइस लिहिलं तरी चालेल. ओके, म्हणजे नाउ हियर द कंप्लीट ऑक्सिडेशन रिएक्शन ऑफ अल्डिहाइड्स अँड कीटोन्स इज ओव्हर. ओके, त्यानंतर नेक्स्ट आहे इलेक्ट्रोफिलिक substitution reactions. Next reaction is electrophilic substitution reactions. All aromatic aldehydes and aromatic ketone undergoes some electrophilic substitution reaction takes place. Just like nitration, sulfonation and halogenation. आता ये aromatic aldehydes and aromatic ketones containing aldehydes and ketone groups are both groups are the electron between. That means these are two groups, that is aldehydes and ketone. They activate the benzene to add R2 and aromatic. Hence, when aromatic aldehydes or aromatic ketone undergoes the electrophilic substitution reaction takes place to form only one product, that is the meta product. And the example I am nitration. Yes, the example of nitration. Okay, this is the benzaldehyde. Nitration. For nitrations of benzaldehyde, they are required reagent, that is the nitrating mixture. Nitrating mixture, that means it is the mixture of concentrated nitric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay, this nitrating mixture gives the electrophile, that is NO2 positive, and this NO2 positive attach only meta fusion, not alpha and beta fusions, and to form only one product, that is the meta nitrobenzaaldehyd. Clear? Plus plus H2O plus by H2O. This is the electrophilic substitution reaction. Okay.